There's something wrong with the woman in the photograph. Not at first glance. At first, she's just smiling, like anyone would at a church picnic. Pastel dress, tilted sun hat, a basket of dyed eggs at her hip. But the longer you look, the more it itches at the back of your brain, because I've seen that face before. Only the last time I saw it, it was under 6 feet of dirt, cold, blue, and lifeless. I am Detective Drayk, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that the dead don't come back. Not like this. The call came from a small town that forgets itself every winter and remembers again just in time for spring sermons. They told me it was probably nothing, just a case of mistaken identity. But I've been doing this too long. A face is never just a face. I parked 2 blocks from the church. I always do that. Habit from an old case, the one with the twin who wasn't. As I walked up, I passed the tables. Deviled eggs, carrot cake, lemonade sweating in the sun, everyone smiling too wide. A man can tell when people are pretending not to know something. Then I saw her, laughing with a group of kids near the rose bushes. Same hair, same mole, just beneath the left cheekbone. But the real kicker, she looked straight at me, and she didn't flinch. Either she didn't know who I was, or she did. I'd been at her funeral last year. White casket, closed lid. Her sister insisted, said the body was too damaged. Now I wondered what exactly she was trying to hide. Back in my car, I pulled up the autopsy. There were photos, blurry, but enough. I zoomed in. That mole was there, same place, same shape. I should have felt crazy. Instead, I felt calm, focused. I've seen worse things than a ghost with good skin care. The mortician still worked in town. Retired now. I found him on his porch, sanding a birdhouse. He said he remembered the girl. Said she'd been in pieces when she came in. Dog attack, they'd claimed. Only problem? There were no bite marks, just surgical cuts. Careful ones. He'd kept quiet, thought it was above his pay grade. It wasn't a dog that got her. It was someone with precision, someone who didn't want her to be recognized. I drove out to the old farmhouse where she used to live. It had been sold off to a couple from out of state, but the basement, still locked from the outside. I broke the seal. The smell hit first, then the sound, soft, mechanical, like a refrigerator compressor, but deeper. There was a surgical table in the corner, dried blood, hair clippings, skin grafts labeled with dates, and photos, dozens of them, all of her. But not just her, versions of her. Different noses, different lips, experiments. Someone had been trying to rebuild her, and maybe they had, because the woman at that picnic, she wasn't wearing a mask. That was her skin, fresh, sewn, alive. I came back just before sunset. The crowd was thinning. I watched her from behind the car window. She moved like a memory, too smooth, not quite human. But the kids followed her like she was their Sunday school teacher. Maybe she had been. Then she turned, tilted her head and smiled. Same eyes, same soul, or something wearing it. I didn't arrest her, not yet. I needed to know more. What if she was a victim too? What if someone had made her this way? You learn something doing this job. Monsters don't always hide in the shadows. Sometimes they hand out Easter candy with clean fingernails and a warm grin. The real question isn't who she is now. It's who she used to be and what she remembers. Because if she remembers what happened down there in that basement, then whoever did this isn't just trying to bring her back. They're trying to finish what they started.